Greenland is a vast, almost entirely uninhabited and undeveloped territory. It's sitting undefended in a key strategic location between the United States, Russia, and China. That's exactly where it is, right smack in the middle. Wasn't important nearly when we gave it back. When we gave it back, it wasn't the same as it is now. It's not important for any other reason, everyone talks about the minerals. There's so many places. There's no rare earth, no such thing as rare earth. There's rare processing, but there's so much rare earth. And to get to this rare earth, you got to go through hundreds of feet of ice. That's not the reason we need it. We need it for strategic national security and international security. This enormous unsecured island is actually part of North America on the northern frontier of the Western Hemisphere. That's our territory. It is therefore a core national security interest of the United States of America. And in fact, it's been our policy for hundreds of years to prevent outside threats from entering our hemisphere, and we've done it very successfully. We've never been stronger than we are now. That's why American presidents have sought to purchase Greenland for nearly 2 centuries. For 2 centuries, they've been trying to do it. They should have kept it after World War II, but they had a different president. That's all right. People think differently. Much more necessary now than it was at that time, however. In 2019, Denmark said that they would spend over $200 million to strengthen Greenland's defenses. But as you know, they spent less than 1% of that amount. 1%. There's no sign of Denmark there. And I say that with great respect for Denmark, whose people I love, whose leaders are very good. It's the United States alone that can protect this giant mass of land, this giant piece of ice, develop it and improve it and make it so that it's good for Europe and safe for Europe and good for us. And that's the reason I'm seeking immediate negotiations to once again discuss the acquisition of Greenland by the United States.
Hello, Bobby Jones here from Midas Touch and Valor Media Networks. This week, President Donald Trump once again raised the prospect of the United States acquiring Greenland at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. This is not the first time he's done so, but in 2026, the issue has returned with more urgency, more public pressure, and more international concern. The administration has framed the effort as a strategic and economic necessity, pointing to Arctic security, global competition, and resource access. What's striking, however, is not simply the proposal itself, but the mindset behind it. Trump's approach to Greenland reflects the same instincts, assumptions, and misjudgment that have characterized many of his past real estate ventures. And it highlights a deeper problem: the belief that international relations operate like New York real estate deals, where everything has a price, leverage solves resistance, and no is just a starting position. That belief has repeatedly failed him in business. Now it's colliding with geopolitical reality.